Ahem. Today, we're starting the post game. I pressed the button again on accident. Wait. Hello. Hi. Heya. This is me, Pokeball 35, playing Super Paper Mario. It's a post game. I can do an intro. We're back with the game that we're playing, Super Paper Mario. We're starting the post game today. I have not opened up the game since I first beat the game last stream. It's interesting that our playtime was 20 hours and 10 minutes. I really wish this was actually 20 hours and 7 minutes. If I was just if I was just 3 minutes faster, that would have been really cool because we would have actually finished the game at 2007, which is the year the game released. That would have been cool. But alas, we're not there. And also now you can see my other files in full completion, except for this one where I started it and didn't actually play it for some reason. And this one where I stopped at you know, we're gonna open this real quick just because I want to show you in this file. This file is right here in the over there stair. And you could probably guess why I'm here in the over there stair. It's because I didn't want to do it when I played the game. Anyway, hello Lorenzo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's there because I don't remember when that save file happened. I really don't. I wish it would like tell you when you created a save file, because I would love to know when that save file was created. Anyway, back into the actual game. We're not playing Isaac. This is not Isaac. Oh, a rousing success! I worried about Tippy being gone so long. But clearly magical events transpired. It has been a while. Thanks to all of you, this town, and indeed all towns, are now safe. Please accept my thanks. Now tell me of Tippy. Have you heard anything about her at all? No. I see. Nor have I. It seems no one has seen Tippy at all. But somehow I can't shake the feeling that she is alive. Yes, alive. Alive and living. Somewhere happily, I'm sure. Oh, our tale almost seemed to turn sad there for a moment, didn't it? Well, you've been gone so long, there must be many people you still wish to see. Please take your time. I will be at home. Please come by if you feel the urge. Goodbye, my friends. So Mario just kind of shows up again. I guess they all leave. Mario and company just... They all have the banquet at Saffron's, and then they kind of just get teleported back home, and then Merlin's like, wait, I'm lonely! I want the heroes back! And Mario, Peach, Bowser, and Luigi are just kind of here. Mario still has all of his pixels. I came here with Carrie by my side, which is fitting, and we still have all of our items. So there is some stuff that I want to take care of before we start any of the super major post-game shenanigans. I still have the guidebook next to me, which I can now show you the back of the guide, because you know all of these pixels. And there's also a gold fuzzy, which I don't think we've actually seen. There was like a couple regular fuzzies on the moon, but that was it. I want to sell something real quick to get max money, because we are at 959 coins. Gold fuzzies aren't in the game. We can take a look at that, because I have a list of enemies in the guide here, a list of cards, which shows all the enemies in the game. And I want to try and find out where the fuzzy is. That would be over here. Yeah, Fuzzy and Pink Fuzzy are in the game. No gold fuzzies. This is just kind of here. It's a lie. Gold fuzzies aren't in the game. I just looked at the bestiary. Okay. Well, thank you, guide putter togetherers. Do I have anything interesting that I would like to sell? I have so many Thunder Rages. Yeah, Thunder Rage. We'll sell a Thunder Rage. And now I need... Now I need 8 coins. I'm going to make a quick detour to Lineland Road 1, and we will get 8 coins, and then I will be back at the Flipside Tower. The most important thing that we need to do right now is go visit an old friend. That old friend... his name is Francis. So we need to go see our old pal Francis, the nerdy chameleon man. I don't know if the game tells you to do this. I should probably go check on the underwear bartender guy in Flopside to see if he has anything new to say. He would probably tell you about this. That would make the most sense. Oh yeah, we never actually did this because we didn't open up... Yeah, we didn't actually touch the door with Not Peach before. So if you try and touch the door with Not Peach, you die. The game tries to kill you. We didn't do that last time. Okay, well that goes through Peach's umbrella. Alright, let's try that again. I did fight Francis in 8-3. I did do that. So anyway, we want to go and see our friend Francis. Is it not here yet? Actually, no, I think you just talked to him. When I see something super rare, I must own it. But trying to hold a digital butterfly against trouble landed me in the hospital. So I think I'm done with that stuff. This time I harnessed my inner nerd to create something beyond high technical. Dying to see it, aren't you? Behold. So yeah. My masterpiece, a 1-to-1 scale replica of Tippy with real fluttering action. I like to call her Tiptron. Hey, that's not my name, I'm Tippy. Did you hear that? She can perfectly replicate Tippy's voice. Tiptron can even flutter. She's pretty much the pinnacle of high technical. Tiptron earned me the coveted elite nurse status on digibutter.ner forums. Oh, would you by chance be interested in buying her? I'm saving for Starship X-Not Issue 1, so I'll sell her for just 999 coins. This is a sweet deal on a super rare collectible. What do you say? Grr! I knew you couldn't resist something this high-technical. You are now the owner of the only Tiptron in the entire universe. Tippy's robotic replica, Tiptron, has joined your party. So, since you can't point the Wii Remote at the screen to tattle enemies anymore, Tippy's alive. She's not a pixel. She's a human again. She's living her best life with Blumiere. Like, Timpani and Blumiere are together. They're happy. So we don't have Tippy. So what's the next best thing? Our nerd best friend builds us a 1-to-1 robotic replica of my best friend! Yay! She looks and talks just like the real Tippy. Well, are you ready to go? So yeah, she's just here now. This is our companion. I think the colors on Tiptron are a little bit more saturated. I'm not entirely sure. But we can tattle. And if we tattle Francis, that's Francis, a chameleon who lives for anime, games, and comics. He may not know a lot about a variety of subjects, but he is a master of geek lore. He constructed me. Constructed me. No, I'm Tippy. I wasn't constructed by anyone. So, it's kind of fucked up. Like, this robot is built to be Tippy, and now has a weird feelings complex of, like, Am I a robot? I'm not a robot. I'm totally not a robot. I'm a real thing. But this existential crisis robot will now travel with us till the end of our games. I do want to bring to attention one other thing now that we have Tiptron, related to the game but also not related to the game. So people are most likely aware of the very popular indie game right now called Friday Night Funkin'. I don't play Friday Night Funkin' because I suck at rhythm games, but I actually want to showcase something that I found recently. So I recently found out about this channel. The creator of these mods are called Hector Collector. If you want to go sub to Hector Collector, I highly suggest it. He made some Super Paper Mario... Can I, like, click on anything? He made Super Paper Mario mods for Friday Night Funkin', and the Week 6 stuff... It's loud still. The Week 6 stuff is against Tiptron. And there's a bunch of other stuff, so I have a full showcase of the mod here, and I just want to go to, because that's like a in-progress mod. We want to go to Senpai. That's loud again, but look, it's Mario with Tippy as the girlfriend fighting Tiptron, and then at the end of it all, we want to go down to Thorns. Look at this. Isn't this excellent? Like, Francis be spitting, though. He's coming at you. And it's sick. And there's a bunch of other amazing reskins. Like, the tutorial. This is Mario and Tippy. This Tippy here is actually a reference to, there's like a Super Paper Mario, like, I think, like, comic or, like, manga in, like, Japan or something like that. And that's what Tippy looks like in that manga. Dad is replaced with Count Bleck, and it's hilarious. Like, it looks so good. Like, I love this. It fits so well. 3, 2, 1, so, Skid and Pump are replaced by Mimi and O-Chunks doing the spooky dance, and it's amazing. I want a gif of that. I wanted to try and find a gif of it, but I don't know if any of that exists, and you have to probably, like, get the modded files or something, but it's amazing. What I also like, is that Pico is Nastasia, and it's just like, Nastasia is pissed and trying to kill you. It is Nastasia's actual boss battle, the boss battle we all craved. My favorite thing here is the mom Dementio. Like, with the guys in the background that are all also Dementio, it fits so well. It is so good. I want to get to, like, the funky part where he's spazzing out. You can see it's great. There's that. And then this is also fantastic. Everything about this is fantastic. The Christmas stuff. There's like a gingerbread Tippy in the background. But there's Merlin there. And the dad and mom are replaced with Count Bleck and like human Tippy. Or Timpani. I need to say Timpani. It's Blumiere and Timpani. But look at them. They're so happy. If this is after the game's over and Mario travels to the Funkin' dimension, and they have a rap battle, that's the canon. And then the last thing is that the demon guy is Super Dementio. And it's glorious. So if you want to see that, I'm going to go back to Hector Collector's channel. He also did like a bunch of other stuff. There's some 1000 Year Door mods. There's Sticker Star mods. I watched this one with King Ollie. There's this Origami King one. And there's also this preview he did of upcoming update of UGG with Mr. L. It's all super fantastic. Go subscribe to Hector Collector if you want to support cool FNF mods. Again, I would love to play this, but I was born with not the gift of quick fingers, and I will never be able to do that. So, yeah. I just wanted to show that. Hey, I'm editing this part into this video because if you saw a couple videos ago when I had started Chapter 8 / the previous stream, I had mentioned that I forgot to showcase stuff in the playthrough that I wanted to showcase during the post-game, and I'm doing it now because I forgot to do this as well, and I want to showcase this, and while I'm already showing other random stuff related to Super Paper Mario in this part of this episode, I may as well just edit this in. And I'm doing that. So what you're seeing in front of me is a website. I have it linked right there. It is literally called noclip.website. This website has just a bunch of games, and you can just kind of roam around them and do whatever the heck you want. Like, I can just click, like, one of my favorite examples, I can click Pokemon Platinum, and click Sinnoh region, and then it loads, and then it's literally... or as soon as it fully loads, it's the entire Sinnoh region. And you can just kind of fly around, you can hold shift to like speed up and use the air keys to move around, but it's the Sinnoh region. Like, here's Eterna City, my favorite place in the whole game. But you actually get to see like the sprites and stuff, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Super Paper Mario, and one of the Wii games here is Super Paper Mario, and it has like every room. So you can just like click Flipside Tower, this is where I just was, and you can just see the entire game's 3D models. So like here's the back of the doors, there's like this geometry back here and the inside of the thing. This is the entirety of Flipside Tower. We could go to like Mirror Hall, here's the entirety of the Mirror Hall. And you can just go around and see stuff. I don't know how I completely forgot to mention this because this is something that I wanted to showcase on stream. But I guess for people watching the episodes, here you go. Here's this. You can go literally anywhere. I'm saying literally too much, but here's like Throw's room. Here's the room you get Throw in. It's nothing special. It's the room you get Throw in. We could go down a little bit. Francis's room. Here's where I am right now in this video. You can see Francis's room. I did not realize he actually has pictures of Tippy on his wall. That's a little bit concerning, but here's the room. Here's Francis's room. Some of these things aren't named, so like, it's this room. Whatever this room is. There's this background area in the Land of Crag. We go down even more. Here's this room. I remember this room. You had to use Tippy to read the thing to tell you what to do. But one of the things I wanted to showcase with this, you can just go through all of this yourself. There are cutscenes here. So like outside Mario's house, here's the intro cutscene. What's supposed to happen here is that there's this pause and play button that allows you to actually view the cutscene in 3D, which is really cool. For some reason, that's not working right now. I remember using this website in the past, and it worked just fine. Because like the coolest thing ever is like the end screen. So like here's literally the ending to the game. The end screen, like the end text is supposed to come up, and you get to see Blumiere and Timpani walk into the sunset, or I guess just walk down the hill. But here's the actual sprites up close of Blumiere and Timpani. You get to see that. There's no backside because culling and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the right term. But here's the sprites up close. You're supposed to be able to watch this, and the wind moves, and you get to see it in 3D, and you get to move around, and even like the Magic Tome. This is supposed to be the intro. Like, the actual intro to the game. Here's a white cube. It's supposed to be the intro to the game where it's, like, explaining to you the story. And then, like, the Dark Prognosticus phases into existence, and it looks really cool. I don't know why these aren't working right now, but they're there. There's also these unused maps, which isn't really an unused map. It's just, like, the pocket dimension that Dimentio makes. The most important thing out of this are the Cat Adventure prototypes. In the Korean version only of Super Paper Mario, this was in a comment left by one of my viewers, which I already knew about this, but this is on noclip.website if you want to see it yourself. In the Korean version only of Super Paper Mario, for some reason, there's like another game, like in the game files, like prototype areas that like Mario can roam around. The dates of these things were made like days after Super Paper Mario first released. Like, I don't think Super Paper Mario released in Korea until like 2 years after Super Paper Mario released. So whatever the heck was going on in the Korean version, they were like making like a whole new game. So here's all of the prototype rooms in there. And like the most important part out of this, the reason why it's called Cat Prototype, is because like there's these cats. And there's, like, cats in different art styles. So here's, like, a Paper Mario art style one, and then, like, a more realistic one. And then I don't know what this is supposed to be. And there's, like, this cute little black cat. And I love this black cat, because I love black cats. Black cats are my favorite. But there's just this whole area that you can explore. It's kind of like a weird, like, Candyland thing in, like, a spooky forest. Here's the cats again in a different setting. I don't know what's going on here. Room 6. Just another crossroads area. Room 7, another area. Room 8. There was this white cat as well that wasn't shown in the other ones, but I think this white cat shows up in other places. This is, like, I think, like, the chosen protagonist of the game. And, like, if you loaded these up in Super Paper Mario, you'd have to, like, do the 3D flipping mechanic to actually, like, roam around these areas. There are other videos on it if you want to see the other videos on this subject. But it's, like, being weird right now. Yeah, here's the white cat again, and, like, just another void. And number 10, here's the white cat again, but in an even bigger void. And this is, like, the only remaining remnants of this cat game inside specifically the Korean version of Super Paper Mario. I don't know why it's there. Also, another really cool thing is the storybook pages. These are, like, the things from the minigames, and I really like the way these look. Yes, here's like the Hammer Whacker minigame, and you get to see the different backgrounds of the Hammer Whacker minigame. I should actually show all the ones I didn't get to, which I think was this one I didn't see. So here's like a even bigger castle, and here's the Boo game. But if you want to see all the rest of Super Paper Mario in just its entirety here, like here's this Castle Black room where there was a key at the end. I remember this one. If you want to see all of Super Paper Mario and all these other games. Like, there's a bunch of GameCube games. I liked going here and looking at the Pikmin 2 stuff, because Pikmin, obviously, is my thing. There's, like, Pokemon Snap. And, like, I believe the Pokemon Snap is actually animated. I just want to check that, because for some reason the other stuff wasn't. Yeah, the Pokemon Snap stuff is animated. I don't know why the Super Paper Mario stuff isn't, but you actually can, like, legitimately just go around the Pokemon Snap areas from Nintendo 64, and, like, everything's animated. It all works. There's, like, the animated Lapras in the background. I don't know why it randomly throws the apples and the Pester Balls, but that's all there. So I'm just putting this in the video so that it becomes to your attention. If you didn't already know about noclip.website, go check it out. It's literally noclip.website is the website. Go look at that. And now back to the actual video. During the thing. During this, so yeah, I would like to play that, but I suck. I have really good controller movement and eyeballs and ears to be able to play Splatoon at a high level. I am not able to play Friday Night Funkin' at a high level. I am promising, though, at some point in my streaming career, I'm going to be doing a stream of DDR Mario Mix, because that is the only game of that nature that I have played. I did a video a while back where I was doing a stream of Splatoon. This is, like, long ago, but there's a highlight of it on my channel where I attempted to play Splatoon with the DDR pad. So you can see, I have over here, and move stuff out of the way. Over on the other side of my room, I have the DDR Mario Mix pad. I'm ready. I can do it at any time. It just plugs straight into the GameCube adapter. But that'll be for another time. I can't put this away right now, so it's just gonna go on the floor on the other side of my room. If I can get it to stay properly. Does it show up in the background? It doesn't show up in the background, so we're fine. I just wanted to take time to show that and mess around a little. And also now need to do that, and we can leave. I don't know why. Actually, no, clicking end of chapter is fine, because this will just take us back to the flip side anyway, because it's the end of the actual world itself. Sad banana launcher is your spirit animal. Banana! So cool. I don't actually remember what happens if you go talk to Merlin with Tiptron. I think he does have special dialogue if you go talk to Merlin while you have Tiptron. But there goes all of our money. That's what I've been saving money for throughout the entirety of this game. To get Tiptron at the start of the post-game, where it's a nice sentiment that she exists, but also she has an existential crisis. So there's a whole cutscene. Oh ho! Tippy? Is that you, Tippy? Oh, I see. You're one of Francis's creations. Tippy was loved by many, wasn't she? Well, do take good care of this one. Alright, well. Oh, I'm happy you made it. How are you feeling? I've been researching this town and other ancient civilizations. I have a feeling that there are hidden hints on how to make this world better. Tippy loved this world, and wherever she is, I know she wishes for its betterment. This world is that you saved. And I can totally do Merlin's voice now. I just want to see. That's Merlin. He's a descendant of the ancients who led us here. Source of knowledge and flip side, most people put their trust in him. I think she only has special dialogue for Francis. But yeah, we now have robots. Also, I forgot we never checked up on Captain Gills between chapters. Let's just say Captain Gills has been busy. That's the one thing I forgot to do in between chapters after we got Captain Gills. He is now a large fish, has slaughtered tens of people, and has babies. So good for you, Captain Gills, as long as you just let me pass through. Actually, you know what? Can we tattle Captain Gills? That's the master of the underground canal, the fish named Captain Gills. He's the fish boy on the third floor. He's the boy on the third floor loves so much, or used to anyway. Now he's big and scary and doesn't need any adorable little kids in his life. I guess he's really moving up in the world. Can we tattle the little babies? Oh my god, you can. Do they each have a name? That's Gills Jr. Looks like the stork brought Captain Gills a few guppies. He's a strapping male. See how he watches his siblings with that protective gaze? That's Gills the second. This is a healthy female. She patches things up when her siblings fight. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever done this. That's Gills the third. This is a rebellious male. He's the troublemaker that keeps Captain Gills awake. That's Gills the fourth. This little squirt's just a boy. He tries to lead the school, but his fins are too small. That's Gills the fifth. Looks like the stork brought guppies. This is the runt of the family. He swims at his own pace and peeks at his siblings. Can we tattle the corpses? Sadly, these corpses do not have lives anymore, so we cannot see who they were. And I will also return the cooking discs while I have them. So now we have still a bunch of recipes. Meat pasta, spicy pasta, ink pasta, Koopa pasta, choco pasta. Choco pasta. This sounds interesting. 5 HP and cures poison, made with fresh pasta and cocoa bean. Who's gonna make chocolate pasta? This game has so many recipes for no reason. Like, I admire the dedication to everything that's in this game, because there's a lot of recipes that are carried over from Thousand Year Door, and also, like, a bunch of new recipes. Like, you can make a chocolate mask. There's so much stuff in here. But, honestly, the items are kind of not useful in this game. I watched some other videos related to Super Paper Mario now that I've finished the game for the first time in years, just to, like, reevaluate my opinion on the game, because I will still love this game a lot. There's still a bunch of stuff that I want to say about this game, but I will get to it when I feel like talking about it. I'll probably do it during the pit, but now I gotta... Or first I want to go check under here, just to see... someone on a cooking show made white chocolate lobster mac and cheese. No. We're just gonna see if this guy has anything new to say now that we've beaten the game. You here for a story? I can tell you what I call of bats and men. Okay. Is it like of mice and men? Does a guy get shot in the back of the head at the end? Spoilers for the book. So how about we change the pace and tell you a nice story for a change. This is what I heard in a distant land long ago. Once upon a time, a man went, to look for the girl he loved who was missing. Oh, it's this. It's this story. I know this story. No one dies in this story. Only a lot of people die in this story. But only halfway through, and then they get revived once the world is saved. As he passed through a forest, he found a bat stuck in a trap. He set the bat free, and it promptly thanked him, and disappeared. As he lay down to camp that night, he heard a voice and looked about. He noticed the sky was filled with a huge round moon. There stood before him a woman he had never seen. The bat had transformed into the species of the one she had fallen for. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That was the last part of the story. Was a bat pledged eternal loyalty to the man out of love on that night. And that's the end of the story. I wonder what happened to those two. It's kind of like a really short retelling of this game's story. If there's more to the story, I'd like to hear it. I'm all out. I tell you what I call creation of the pixels. I'm interested. So do you know how the pixels came to be? A powerful magician among the ancients created them about 3,000 years ago. He did by transferring a spirit into a vessel he created for that purpose. He said to have created 12 pixels like this before he passed away. But his apprentices kept researching pixels after his game ended. They learned to create many more pixels based on his original 12. These pixels became widely used as thinking tools for the grateful ancients. Through the work of many pixels, the ancients prospered as they never had before. But that was a long time ago. There are no more pixels now, I understand. I literally have them right next to me. One and a half pixels behind me, in fact. Except for some of the original pixels who were scattered far and wide. They lie in wait for a new master to arrive. That's me! I wouldn't be surprised if there was one hiding in this very town. I think that's a hint toward Piccolo, if you did not get Piccolo already. Or maybe a different pixel, you never know! The Pixel Uprising. Excuse me? These are things I've never seen before, by the way. I do not know this at all. New Super Paper Mario experiences for me. So have you heard about the Pixel Uprising that happened in the capital of the ancients some 2,000 years ago? The ancients lived in prosperity thanks to the work of many pixels. But one day all that ended. A huge pixel calling herself the Pixel Queen suddenly appeared. At her command, pixels everywhere rebelled against the ancient masters. It seems that most pixels were well-contained spirits, but she was different. In her case, a demonic spirit was contained within a pixel vessel. And this Queen Pixel had the power to command all the other pixels. The ancients had become so dependent on the pixels, they were devastated. They suddenly lost their ability to build and rule their empire efficiently. And what happened to them, you ask? Come back for the next installment of Super Paper Mario. Cool. More Pixel Uprising. Yes, please. Let's continue my story about the Pixel Uprising. The ancients were overthrown and enslaved by the Pixel revolts, led by the Pixel Queen. In the midst of the ruin appeared the inheritors of the 12 original Pixels, my Pixels. They defeated the waves of Pixel soldiers and freed the enslaved ancients. They used catch cards to trap the mind-controlled Pixel soldiers, then healed them. They saw their friends fall one after another in battle, but they persevered. The last survivor managed to make it to the castle of the Pixel Queen. But the Pixel Queen used her powers of illusion to hide. She then unleashed horrific images upon the surviving freedom fighter. One of the pixels at his side was immune to this, for it could see the truth. It helped the survivor fight, and he and his pixel finally defeated the Pixel Queen. But in the process, the pixel's game was ended. Oh, looks like the coins you paid will only get you this far through the story. Honestly, with a war of 3,000 years ago, and a guy fighting in a war and his Pokemon his Pixel dies, not his Pokemon, it reminds me of the story of X and Y for some reason. Pixel Uprising's end. Why is Magnifying Grass 100 and they use 60 Sun? Because he clease. Now for another exciting installment of the Pixel Uprising. The vanquisher of the Pixel Queen was confronted with an awful truth. It turned out that the Pixel Queen was actually the very first Pixel ever created. The Master Magician had made her after studying the Dark Prognosticus. Yo? So when the last surviving apprentice took the Dark Prognosticus from the Queen, he decided to disappear with the book so that this sort of catastrophe wouldn't repeat. But even as peace returned, the ancients could not lose their fear of the pixels. So the elders among the ancients gathered to discuss what to do. They decided to limit the powers of all pixels from that day forth, and the creation of new pixels was outlawed. But as a result, the power of bad influence of the ancients began an irreversible, decline. Now, the secret of pixel creation is lost forever. The rumors abound of awakened ancients and newly created pixels. Is that true? If you know anything about it, please tell me. That's pretty much how Merlin made Tippy. The Pixel Queen. These stories are awesome. How have I never seen these? I was just a young, stupid kid who never wanted to read anything and have everyone read for me, and now I'm a streamer and I have to read everything. So about the Pixel Queen from the Pixel Uprising, did you know there have been interesting theories published about her? In one book left behind by the Master Magician's apprentice, I found this. The spirit within the Pixel Queen was not a demon, but rather a human. The Master Magician had a beautiful wife, a son, and a daughter. But he lost his wife and son in an accident. Soon after his daughter caught a terrible illness, and her short game ended. Perhaps he transferred her spirit into a pixel vessel? That's a theory. Okay, is it possible that the other pixels were spirits from the game over? Anyway, the person who published this has already disavowed that theory. I mean, it does seem a little unlikely, right? But if it were true, I bet the daughter was so horrified by the deeds of her father that she wanted no one to use pixels again. You know, wait. There we go, I press up to find the dialogue again. What do I know? I do think nothing less would have broken the ancient's pixel dependency. Oh, and some say the son of the magician miraculously recovered from the accident. So if the bloodline of the magician could endure, did they find happiness? Or otherwise? Is the son Merlin? I'm invested. Please tell me more. I feel awful that you came here to see me, but I've got no stories to tell right now. Well, maybe after we beat the pit there's something. I really hope there's more to this guy, because this guy's actually really cool. New favorite character. Because I just remembered this. It's this house, right? Yes, this guy. So, I remember, we saw a card a while back that was, like, called Peach 3 of Peach in a Ponytail. It's this guy who actually does it. To be honest, you're quite exquisite, but your haircut, terrible. So trousered, so unruly. Alors, what is the word? Ah, oui, sorry, yesterday. Yesterday, monsieur. Wait one moment, I will transform you into the work of art. The epitome of a woman. Voila! You, monsieur, are perfect. Ah, c'est vous. Are you ready to make your debut, huh? The world awaits, but the beauty is fragile, huh? The hairstyle is very hard to maintain. Be careful. So now we have Peach in a ponytail. This is just a little Easter egg. It's really cute. I think if we just switch off of Peach, we lose the haircut. Yeah, so if you want to play as Peach for the entire rest of the game, you can play her with the haircut. But, oh well. Now to the Pit of 100 Trials.